Fanny's having to take a little potty break. But we're gonna launch our kayaks, and we are going to see if we can catch some bass today. The Dekkas Rock Campground is on the Mccloud arm of Lake Shasta, and so we're gonna launch. We're gonna paddle across the lake and see if we might be able to catch a few bass, and so that's going to be fun. I've been out here a couple times before. I'm going to be happy to show you exactly what we're doing. And oh, look, you feel better?
I do. Why everybody's seeing where I'm coming from.
Launched. Gonna make our way across the lake here. Took off from Dekkas Rock Campground. Gonna see if we can catch a few bass. I've got planned today that we are going to use Cincos to start, and I may throw a little topwater. Fanny has gone on ahead of me, but I'm about ready to pass her up because she's going the wrong direction. So how many fish are you gonna catch today? Most of them? All right, we might not be leaving any in the lake. All right, got our first fish of the day here. Second cast. And so let's hold them up here. Nice, that's a keeper. It's probably about 13 inches long. I'll measure them for good measure. I'm getting hungry for fried fish already. Did get hit. There was a fish there. I didn't catch it. You either got a really large fish or you're very stuck.
I am very stuck.
Well, and this is what I was telling you earlier, is if you're fishing right, you're gonna get stuck around here. If you don't ever get stuck, you're not fishing right. All right, let's see here. Not getting any bites right now, and so I don't know if they were just on the bite earlier and then we just hit them at the tail end of it, or what's going on here. Or maybe we're gonna have to try something a little bit different, maybe switch to a drop shot worm or something. That's one thing, when you are in a kayak, you're a little bit limited to all the things you can bring. Well, let's see, we've been out here for not quite 2 hours. Got a fish right on the second cast. We've gotten a few bites since then, but we've had a little bit of equipment problem with some reels and lines and dealing with the wind, and so we still just have the one fish, but we're gonna keep on going. There's some areas up here that I'm pretty confident about. But we'll see if we can pick up a fish or two through here. All right, well, we finally got another one on, and I don't know if he's even going to keep, but we will see. Oh, he looks little. We'll try. He might be a keeper. Out here in Shasta Lake, the bass have to be, they have to be at least 12 inches long. And so I always bring a little measuring stick here with me. And so we'll check it out and we'll just see. Oh, he's bleeding a little bit. Let's see here. He will just keep. And so we've got us another fish in the boat. He's a little bleeding, got him sort of deep down inside, but he'll be okay till we get him home. So got this one on a drop shot worm. I'll show you exactly what that looks like. I'm telling you, sometimes in the kayak, it is a challenge, but it's part of the fun for me, part of the sport. There we go. Wow. So I was just fishing right below the kayak here, and oh, it got off. Darn it. Just work off the bottom, coming from the shore. Shore's going down like this, and so we're trying to bounce that weight off the bottom. And on the drop shot worm, you know, you got the weight down here, and then you have the worm up here a little bit higher. And so as it's going down, it's doing a little bit of movement, and the bass is going to come up. Whole puppet show here for you on Lake Shasta today. All right, so we just got our third keeper on this drop shot worm. It seems to be what they're hitting here. They're not very big in this little cove area that we're at. The water's not as deep, but you know, hey, fun to catch. I caught another one that didn't keep, and so that was kind of cool. All right, so we've got number 4, bass number 4, and it's a little nicer than the last one I caught. This guy actually, this spotted bass actually wanted to fight quite a bit. All right, this woman, she's backing up towards me. I don't know why she can't go straight, but let's see what's going on here.
Right here, I'm not letting it go this time. It's getting too comfortable in my blanket.
Oh, you wrapped it up in a blanket?
Aww.
Let's see what we've got under here. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that looks nice. Ooh. Doggone it. Doggone you. I know that you got the biggest fish again so far. I don't know how she does this, but she gets the biggest fish every time.
They're grabbing to
Look
it.
at that fish. Look at that. That is nice. Who caught that? I think I caught that.
Yeah.
Huh? You caught that?
Yes.
Well, let's get this guy on the stringer. That's gonna be a good meal right there.
Right
I'll set
there.
I'll set those fillets especially aside for you so that you will consume them and eat them. Would that be good?
Yeah.
Great job. No, don't name, you don't want to name it and then eat it. That's like naming your pig Henry and then having bacon the next day. Yeah. So we're out here fishing, getting a lot of action on this drop shot one. And you know, one of the things that I have been thinking about, Fanny, is the fact that Jesus, when he called some of his first disciples, what were they?
Fishermen.
They were fishermen, right?
Yes.
Isn't that interesting? Do you think there might have been any kind of reason why? What makes a good fisherman?
You know what? It has to be someone who is patient, someone who knows when to pull down and reel, when to, you know, make the tension, when to let it loose. It's about timing. I don't know. It's just being patient is amazing.
Yeah, so there might be some characteristics of fishermen that Jesus thought, hey, these would make some really good disciples. Patience, timing, using the right bait,
Yes.
you know, being smart, being you know, as far as, you know, you've got a way and an approach that you're going to catch fish. But Jesus told them that they're going to be a different kind of fisher.
Yeah.
And what was that?
You know, fishermen of people rather than of fish.
Right. Fishers of men.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the right word.
She was probably trying to figure this out from Spanish into English, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's like, for someone who has been woken up at 3:30 in the morning, this is like pushing.
Yeah. And you know, it's fun coming out here and catch fish, but we have to remember that we are also fishers of men.
Yeah.
Got one. Got another one in the boat. I think that makes 8 that we have so far. We got another one, babe. That makes 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She gets so happy when I catch fish. And so here we go. Another spotted bass. Not bad at all. Beautiful little fish. So one of the things that happens is sometimes these hooks come through, and then what I do is I just pull that line back through, and I'm trying to do it by looking at the camera, and so we just poke it back through. We leave that worm like that, and that's what it looks like, and we've got our little drop shot worm right there. So this has been catching them today. Well, guess what? We got 10 fish, and so we're gonna be still, this one, he's just a little over 12 inches, but he's a keeper, and he'll eat just fine. And so that's a successful day. That means we got our limits by 10 o'clock. We started out here about 5:30, 5:45 or so. All right, so we caught a few more fish, and Fanny, she's like a trophy fisherman. She caught the 2 largest fish easily. Very nice bass, all spotted bass. Very nice. Excited to paddle it in. It's about 10 minutes after 11 o'clock, and it's starting to get warm out here. The lake's starting to get a little more busy, but we've had a great day fishing. You know, we're coming back with a couple limits of bass, and I call that a really good day. Lots of fun. But tell me, Fanny, when you catch a fish,
I feel so good.
It gets in the boat. I mean, come on, you got to admit, right? You've got to say, it does my soul well.